guys, it's Diamond and I'm here with my mom again, and today we are going to do the mother-daughter tag. So a lot of you guys always want me to like do more videos with my mom, so we're doing a tag video. And we also did a video of me kind of like going along and doing my makeup with my mom. So once that's available, I'll link that down in the description box if you guys want to check that out. And I'll try to link some other videos of me and my mom too if you guys want to watch them. So yeah, basically I just looked up mother-daughter tag on Google. I watched like one video or part of one video a little bit ago, but it's just 16 questions. So yeah, if you haven't been cordially introduced to my mom, her name's Arica. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna refer to her as Arica or what, but just in case you know, just in case, it's Arica. Alright, so question number 1 is, what was I like as a child?
So sweet. She was such a sweet, beautiful baby. She was the most beautiful baby I ever seen, and such a sweet little girl until she became a teenager.
Yeah, I was told I was pretty good when I was a child.
So sweet.
Alright, what do you think of me making YouTube videos? A lot of people ask that.
Oh, I like it. I think it's cool. Very cool. Especially since she can make a career out of it. I think that's the shit.
Yeah. I always tell people she likes it because I don't really know.
I do like it.
But I don't like...
It's nothing I could ever do. So I just think it's amazing because I'm not creative.
Yeah, we're like the opposite when it comes to stuff like that. So like the makeup stuff, the hair stuff, Mom's like not really into that. Mom was actually a tomboy. Mom, you're actually a tomboy. Very boyish.
Very boyish.
If you see like all old pictures and stuff, it's very boyish. So yeah, I don't know.
Hair back in a bun, jeans, t-shirt, tennis shoes.
I seen a picture of you in a Letterman one time. I think it might have been somebody's Letterman. Yeah, on the Letterman, you're like outside of like a bench or something. I don't know what it was, but I saw a picture of that.
Probably high school. Hair always pulled back in a bun. Never no makeup.
Yeah, very different. What's something funny I did when I was younger?
Funny?
Yeah, so it's funny. I don't even know what that means. What's funny?
I can't think.
I don't know.
Can't think of anything.
Alright. Have you learned anything about makeup or beauty from me?
I've learned a lot. I've learned you can make a monster into a masterpiece with makeup. Like so.
When I was first starting like to do makeup on other people and starting to do hair and stuff, my mom was like my guinea pig, honestly. Like I practiced so much stuff on her, especially when I started like when me reviewing hair started becoming a thing. So I had so much hair, so that's when I started like making wigs. My mom never wanted to wear a wig. She said, "What do I need to wear a wig for?" Now all we do is wear wigs. I remember the first time I was trying to get my mom to wear a wig, she did not want to do it. And then the first one, she did not like it.
Because I thought it was going to look like a hat.
Yeah. So that was when I like had first started. I think like that was like my 3rd wig that I had ever made. That's the one that I had gave her first. But when I had got some other hair, I had attempted to make a wig, but I failed. But it was like kind of on a stocking cap. So the part that I was able to keep on the stocking cap, I left it on there. So I told my mom like, oh yeah, just sew around the stocking cap. And so she was like, oh yeah, that helps. That makes it easier when she was sewing in her hair. So I was like, that's how the wig will be. Like it'll be just like that. It's gonna be way easier. So yeah, so basically like ever since then we like been into wigs. Like that's all we wear now. So both of us wear we both just wear wigs now. What's a weird habit of mine?
Weird habit. Your food can't touch. It's very weird to me because it all goes down the chute. So why it can't touch? I don't know.
I've gotten better with that.
Have you?
I I'm not as anal about it. I'm really not. But I would prefer for the stuff to not touch. I still like order second plates and stuff usually when we go out. But I'm not like so bad about it as much anymore. I'll eat certain stuff together. Anything else? What else is weird?
That's all I can think about.
I don't really have weird.
You've grown out of a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
You eat onions now?
Yeah, I used to. So I don't really like a lot of foods or whatever. But now I'm like getting into like onions and like trying more stuff. Like more flavorful stuff. I don't know. Especially because I've been cooking now the past few years. So I'm getting into more stuff. So if you had to rename your daughter, what would you name her?
I couldn't rename you now, Dymond. It took some growing. That name took some growing on me. Her dad named her, so it wasn't my choice. It wasn't my first choice, my second, third, or fourth choice. But now, like, she is her name. Her name is her. I couldn't even call her anything else. What could I call her? Lisa, Amanda.
When I tell people a fake name, I tell them Natalie.
No. Natalie Nunn.
Natalie Nunn. I didn't say Natalie.
Tanisha.
I remember one time you told me you was gonna name me something like
Naya.
Penny or something like that.
Naya.
Or some kind of coffee name. You told me something stupid. I was like, what? You said Penny or something. Or something, some kind of coffee name. I don't know.
Coffee? Why are you saying Penny is coffee?
No, I'm saying Penny, but you told me another name too. I like some kind of coffee name separately.
Like coffee brand? Like Folgers?
No, and it was like one, like it sounded like
Columbia?
cappuccino or macchiato.
Starbucks was around back then.
Well, whatever. It was some kind of name like that. I feel like I don't know. It was a really long time ago that I remember us talking about the name thing, but yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine being anything else, being named anything else.
Arica Jr.
My middle name could be different, but who cares about middle names?
Yeah.
It's the same. It doesn't matter. This one's probably going to be hard. When you guys go out to eat, what do I order?
Depends on where we go.
Like, who knows?
Everything.
Yeah, anything. I don't really have, like, set orders like that. And nor do we go out and eat all the time. So, yeah, that's kind of like a... what is one thing you wish I would do? Out of everything. Hella stuff. Hella stuff.
I wish you would do. Be careful. Just be careful.
I knew it was going to be something
Just
like
be
that.
careful. Out and about. Out at the clubs. Meeting people that you meet online. Just be careful.
So me and my mom are super opposite. And I like to like do stuff like really spontaneously and like just if I like think of something I just do it. And my mom's like, oh, I need to plan for 8 years.
Not 8 years, you just need to plan.
I need to plan a couple years to go on a vacation.
Yes.
I need to plan a couple years to go here.
Yes, I need to get ready.
No.
I need to prepare. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go.
And
that takes time.
And I take like a month or
like a week.
A week, and I'm like, I want to go here. Or
I'm going to Paris next week.
And it's already done. Like everything's already booked or whatever. I already have the plans to do it, so I mean I'm gonna do it. I've always been like that though, as long as I can remember. That's how I ended up piercing my nose. Because we saw, I remember, quick story. I remember we were inside of that Envy store that used to be in the Tropicana Fort Apache shopping center, me and Deja. And we used to go in that little accessory, little Asian store. And so I had bought some nose rings. They were like $1. I bought them, that was a weekend. It had to be like a Wednesday, the next Wednesday that I pierced my nose. So I've always been really like impulsive. Is that the right word?
That's a good word.
I've always been very impulsive. So if I get the impulse to do something, like I gotta do it fast. Like I can't plan it. I just have to do it like just right then and there. So I've kind of always been like that though. That's why I just be doing stuff all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So yeah, so we're just very opposite in that matter. I wish she would be more impulsive and do stuff, and I always make her do stuff that she doesn't really want to do, like stuff like this. So yeah, we're working on it. Well, I'm not really working on anything. She's working on it. She's getting more out there and doing more stuff.
I try to be open. However,
she doesn't do everything. She doesn't do as much as I would like her to do. I would like her to just do it. Like, that's the best way to get over stuff, is to just do it.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
If you have a certain way or something and you're trying to get out of it, you just have to completely do the opposite of what you would normally do. And then that's the best way to get over that, whatever you want to call it, issue, fears, whatever, everything like that. Like, if you're trying to overcome heights, you need to go jump
off a cliff.
Yes.
Fuck it.
Go skydive. I think if you're trying to get over heights, you need to go skydive, or you need to go do like a really high ride, like something really crazy, and that's the best way to get over it.
Ain't nothing wrong with being afraid of heights.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Off the edge, stay on level ground. It's okay. It's okay.
There's nothing wrong with being afraid of heights, but I'm saying if
you do not have to conquer it. It's all good.
But some people want to conquer stuff. You can't. You gotta live. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I'll be like, dang, I pierced my nose when I was 14, which is like kind of young, but
Kinda.
So my mom will never, we never actually like sat and explained like this real story. So let's talk about this really fast. So like I was saying, I went and bought these nose rings, and I was like, okay, so in my mind, if I have the nose rings, then I'm gonna do it, because I already got the nose rings.
Right.
So I got these nose rings, so I'm like, okay. So I actually woke up early in the morning to go to school, and I got ready, and I was ready early. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll do the nose piercing thing tonight. I know, random. I don't really know what my thought process was, but I was like, oh.
You didn't have one.
It'd be cute, and blah, 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 with my outfit. I remember I had on a green shirt and a green headband.
And just that nose ring.
And a
just
shell.
Set it off. That would have just.
A shell necklace. And a white and green spiked belt. I remember this day. I remember exactly what I had on too. I really was like, oh, it'll look cute with this right now. Like, do it right now. So then I got a Sharpie and made the dot. And I didn't go to the bathroom. I was in the room. And I remember I had that long mirror in the room. Well, I had a mirror in the room. I made the dot. I had got a safety pin. I put it in a thing, the lid of the alcohol, and set it in there. And then somebody told me when you set it on fire, that kills germs. So I got a lighter and I set it on fire, and then I put it through. So then I just had the safety pin. So then I was like, deep breath. I took it out, and then I put the nose ring in there, but it was too small because the safety pin is bigger gauge than a nose ring. So then I put an earring in there, and I got the best earring that I had. It was a gold earring. I didn't want my nose to like freak out or something.
No, you don't want my nose to fall off.
So yeah.
You only get one.
I didn't know how it was gonna be or whatever, so I had the real big earring in there for a bit. And yeah, I hid it from my mom for like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, it was just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. But my strategy was, the way that my room was set up, I wanted to do it on my left side anyway, but the way that my room was set up, when she comes in, she sees this side of my face. So that's how things worked. When she would come in my room, she would see this side of my face and not my nose piercing side. However, when I fell asleep, I was the other way, like my face was facing the door. And so then she saw it that time. But usually I would put like a small band-aid on it. And then my mom would just see this side of my face, so it would not really like.
Because I wouldn't wonder why the fuck she got a band-aid on her face.
Right, she would have. So that's why you would just see this side of my face. We didn't really talk that much back then.
Yeah. Those teenage years.
The teenage years, we didn't really talk that
much. Shit
much.
like this.
Yeah, so it was easier for me to like hide it. It's not like we were like in each other. It sounds like, to me 2 weeks sounds like a long time, but it was not that. It was, and then when she found out, I thought she was going to make me take it out, but she didn't.
It wasn't a big deal. It's just like, you know, go to Claire's and get it done. Like, let's go
and we could have
somewhere and get it done and do it properly. We're not gonna do it in our room with a motherfucking safety pin. Like, who does that? I just, you know, these are the things that she does. And she's cool with it. She thinks it's nothing. But for a mom, like, you don't want your child to put themselves in harm's way.
Yeah,
and she does that kind of shit all the time. And it's like, seriously, like, shit can happen. Like, I think she thinks nothing will happen. It's all good.
I don't think nothing will happen.
It's all gravy. And no, shit can happen. And I am a worrier, you know, so I worry, like, about anything. Some things may be small, but some things, you know, something can really happen. And she just worries the hell out of me. Always has. Teenage years, since she became a teenager, she just fucking lost her mind.
I was very rebellious.
Very rebellious. I kind of was too, but not to this extreme.
Well,
you know, to the extreme that, you know, I got pregnant at 17. But I mean, that's about as rebellious as I guess I can be. But not.
She had a different kind of rebellion than what I had. But, I mean, it really, to me, like, now that I'm older and I know, I think, like, it really just all leads back into, like, our signs and, like, our personality. Because now, I know, like, even in my sign, is being rebellious is a trait of ours, supposedly, you know. So, like, I'm an Aquarius and my mom's a Pisces. So, being worried and stuff is a trait of theirs, and being rebellious is a trait of mine. So, of course, whenever she would say no about something, it would just make me more likely to do it anyway. Which I did ask you about the piercings, and you did say no.
I don't recall.
I do. We were in a beauty supply store, and we were looking at the piercings.
And I probably said something about you don't need to do nothing to your face.
I don't need to get any facial piercings because I won't be able to, until I get a job. So that's what happened.
That sounds about right.
It is. That's what happened. I did ask her, but then she said no, which I knew she was going to say no. So then I just did it myself.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think the nose piercing was that bad. There's probably hella other stuff. I did hella other stuff.
But belly button, piercing her belly button.
Oh yeah, piercing her belly button later down the line.
Like her own, herself. And then to where, let me try and go back to the question about something funny she's done. Maybe this is kind of funny. On the topic of piercing, she got so comfortable with these piercings, you know, she did them on herself. She did some for other people, and she was supposed to do piercings for me. Well, I don't know where was gonna put somewhere, and I finally talked myself into it and built up the nerve, and like we got the barbells, and we got set up. She put the gloves on, sanitized. We ready. But the closer she got to my skin, I could feel it, and it was close, and I just couldn't do it. No.
Oh
and she started trying again. No. No.
My mom was so freaking scared.
I wanted to let her, but I could not.
Yeah, I remember that time. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty fucking funny.
I had started doing, that was like one of my little side hustles in high school, was doing like piercings for people and stuff, because I had ordered needles and stuff. Like so I did my this and most of my ears with just a safety pin. But then when I do, of course I know a belly button ring is thicker than a safety pin, so I can't do that with a safety pin. So I went on eBay and ordered some needles and stuff, and ordered some jewelry, or I might have bought the jewelry, I don't know. And so then I had pierced my belly button. I think this was like junior year though, or sophomore year probably. So I remember I had just did it, and then I had told my mom, but I didn't really tell her. But I just went upstairs.
She told me, but she didn't really tell.
I didn't tell her. I went upstairs, and you guys know, like, if you have belly button ring, you're supposed to clean it with like salt water or whatever. So I was getting like a salt water and a shot glass, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Getting salt water." She's like, "For what?" I was like, "I gotta clean my belly button piercing." And that's how I told her. I was a savage when I was younger. That is hilarious. The piercing memories are some of the funniest memories to me. Like, it's so funny. Even the nose piercing too. And then I remember even when Darlene and Uncle had came after I had first did it, Uncle had like said something about it, and then Darlene was like, well, at least she has good aim or something. Hysterical. Alright. Hilarious. That's the last thing for the worst thing? Worst things I've done?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite moment of us together? It's so hard.
I know, we have a lot.
I feel like we do fun stuff all the time now.
Especially like now.
Now that I'm older, we always doing stuff.
I think we had a good time when we went to LA.
Oh yeah,
just me and you.
at the beach. The beach was fun. And then when we kind of went out later, that was fun.
When we went to see Young Thug was a good time. Was fun. And when we went to see YG.
We do fun stuff all the time now. Just wait, like once I actually turn 21, I think we're gonna like do so much fun stuff. So I don't know. I feel like we do hella fun stuff. So I don't know if I could pick like one specific thing, like one time.
The last couple of years, we've made a lot of good memories, good fun stuff. And see, she's older. She's an adult now, so I let go of the, you know.
She can't tell me what to do.
I took the handcuffs off, and yeah, I can't say no. Don't do that. We can't do that.
That has to be
I just kind of have to
go
with the flow, and either I'm with it or I ain't.
Yeah, it's great. That's why we get along so much better now. Now it's not like
I'm handcuffing her and trying to control her or protect her so hard.
Yeah.
It's better. I just had to kind of let go and trust her. That's been I have trust issues in general, but, I had trust issues with her because, she sneak out and do whatever the fuck she want to do. And, there was kind of like this guard built up, but once I had to let it go once she became an adult. Because, she just have to, if she put herself in a situation, she just got to deal with it. And I
haven't really put myself in any bad situations.
No.
Just point that out.
But that's because, I did my job as a parent.
She was overbearing.
And, if I didn't do some of the things I did when she was growing up, who knows where she would be right now. But
yeah, absolutely. I think just for because a lot of people, too, they comment about like, oh my God, I wish I could get along with my mom like that. Like you guys get along.
Took us a
long time. And people, like you guys will be surprised. We really didn't get along. We really didn't talk that much, as we talk now. And so it really did take a long time. So like, just like, I feel like any relationship gets better like once you guys are grown. Like your mother-daughter. Some mother-daughter are like best friends, like from jump. But like, I feel like it can always get better when you like get older. You guys get more of an understanding on like a grown person type of level. I guess if that makes sense. Because a lot of people comment, they're like, oh my God, I wish. Or how did you guys get like that? It just takes time and understanding each other.
Don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up.
Be patient, be understanding. Just try to put yourself in, the other person's shoes. Mom, put yourself in your daughter's shoes. Think about, the things you wanted to do when you were that age, when you were her age. Daughters, put yourself in your mom's shoes. Think of how she would feel or, what would happen to her if something happened to you. That's all. And, once you kind of just start putting yourself in the other person's shoes, it gets a little easier to kind of give and change and
yeah, that's what we did.
And grow your relationship.
We would never consider each other's feelings about stuff. Like I would just do what I wanted to do, and my mom would just tell me like, this is what she thought, and that's what it was, and that's what it's gonna be. And I would just do what I want to do, and neither one of us wasn't thinking about.
And I didn't think like how some of these things that she wanted to do, or the things that I told her to do that she didn't want to do, how it affected her. I didn't care. I was just trying to protect her. I didn't care whether she wanted to do it or didn't want to do it. I just felt like it was the best thing for her, what I wanted her to do, and I wasn't considering her feelings. And I look back, I know that now. I didn't care then because that's just was my job But I look back now. I wish I could have kind of done things a little different, but I don't have any regrets because I'm so proud of the woman she is now. And I take, you know, I take a little credit for that.
Yeah, it'll all work out in the end. Like, just deal with it. Like, especially as the child, you really don't have a choice. You just have to deal with it or whatever. So you can make it hard, like I did, or you can make it easy if you're that type of person. I'm not. But when you get older, it'll definitely be like way easier. Like, move out, and it'll be like
that's when this became like this. Yeah. When she moved out of the house. Yeah.
And so definitely like move out when you can, when you graduate, when you turn 18, like get a plan together and like move out, and that definitely relieves like some of the tension. Then when you guys come around each other, you guys have better time, not in each other's face 24/7. Like, it definitely does help. So yeah, people be asking about like that type of stuff all the time. Maybe we'll do another one of those kind of videos, but yeah. So let me see, I think we're at the last. Oh no, there's two more. How was I in school?
Good, perfect, good student, A's, you know. High school, we had a little rocky, little trouble with some teachers, you know, because of her attitude. But I don't really, you know, I didn't have to worry about her academics. Always a good student. We you know, we had trouble with tardies, you know. We run late.
Yeah, we're late.
So that was probably the worst of anything with her at school, is just getting to school late. But good student.
Yeah, always good in school.
Unlike her brother.
Yeah, we got the opposite ends of the spectrum. Boy. I was always really good in school. And I went to magnet school. I was like pretty good in school, but yeah, the tardies did start to affect it. But it all worked out for me, honestly. My brother. It ain't for everybody. School ain't for everybody.
That's okay. It don't have to be.
He gonna get through it.
He gonna get that. He gonna get that diploma. That's all. Yeah. That's all I can ask. He can get that motherfucker with straight D's. I don't care, as long as he gets it.
Okay, last question, which we kind of already touched on this, is what would you change if you could raise me again?
Nothing. I think it worked out the way it should. You know, I'm proud of who she is now, and I have no regrets. You know, I don't know. If I would have been different, she might be different, and I love her for who she is right now today. So
yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I think it was like rocky, but it's all like a learning experience. So now we act differently. And if it was like different back then who knows how it would be now. So, and I like how everything is now, so I probably wouldn't change anything either. You gotta go through stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure relationships stronger. Any relationships. Family, friends, anything. So yeah, that's it. That's the last question. So, if you guys want to see other videos from me and my mom, please leave like suggestions, any more tags or anything. You can leave it in the comment section.
Be nice.
Yes, be nice, be nice. I will block you if you get out of hand.
I will come get that ass.
Y'all already know I'm quick to block, but yeah, that's basically it. We did a little get ready video, so like I said, I'll link that down in the description box as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.